Hi explorers, and welcome back to the channel. The Forsaken Explorer NZ here, and we're here today at Blackball, where we're going to take you around and show you a bit of the history. Blackball has some of the most significant history of New Zealand and around the mining, of coal mining. It also did gold mining here pre those days back in the day. We'll get to the history when we get into the video, but we're going to look around some sites of some old minings. We're also going to look around the old miners manager's house just on the outside, and we might not be able to show you the really cool pub here called the Blackball Hilton, because there is a cycle race on and it's full of people and cyclists, like hundreds of people. So ideally pulling out a camera with hundreds of people might not be ideal, so we'll find out when we get in there and have a look. So cheers explorers, and let's get to another awesome history video of Blackball. Right explorers, so we're here at the site of the Blackball mine where it used to be. I won't be showing on camera where it is because it's not safe for everyone's safety for people to go in there, but I do know where it is. But we're going to go down this way. They are redoing the track. And so the history about this place is the miners here back in the Depression days, back in the day, they were all working here and they weren't allowed to have a lunch break, so they kept going on strike. They kept going on strike, and a union started. And then they went on strike, and there was basically none of them working for a long time. They all went on other mines and stuff like that. In a short, this town is what began the Labour Department. So basically the Labour Party that you vote for in government was formed here in Blackball around the miners basically going on strike about not having a lunch break. And so that's the history around this place. And a lot of it's still here. There's ruins and stuff all over the place, and the old chimney and stuff. On a previous video I climbed up inside there. There's a ladder. We're going to go for a bit of a look down here. It does say that the track might not be finished. Wait for operator signal to proceed with caution. So they've been redoing it, and I thought I would come for a walk and check it out. I didn't check if it's been reopened or not. I just assumed it's been a while since the last time it maybe reopened. So we'll have a bit of a look, and we'll look at some other stuff around the town. Also, the history of this town as well is that they used to actually do gold mining here pre the coal mine, so way back in the early 1800s, and it has some of the earliest history of gold mining here as well. And I have actually been in some of the gold mines here, and there's actually tunnels that go underneath the whole town, in an undisclosed location that go into the whole town of Blackball. We will show the town of Blackball in the video, but we'll start by walking down here because you've just been looking at some trees while I've been here talking away to you. So we'll have a bit of a look and see what's going on with this track situation. New track that they're building. Probably come across some workers here that are doing a bit of the pathway. There's a new bridge and stuff. Last time I had a bit of a look. Let's see what's going on. I've got a digger here. It's got a cover on it. They're probably not working today. So sort of around here is one of the mines in here, and here a bit of a machine plant where they did the sorting. I think it's a bit of a fan room, fan house. There's the fan is in there. That's the fan. There it is. That's what's left of it. Sort of quite caved in and stuff now. In the back of here, I'll have a walk through in the back of there. You can go through into the back. Goes into a ventilation shaft into one of the main mines that's here. A bit of an adit there from a mine. Another one up there. A bit of an adit. And there's a brand new pathway that they've been doing here. And you've got a mine track, they call this one. And it basically just takes you up into the hills. I haven't finished the whole walk because I've been doing the maintenance on the track. But there's some chimneys and stuff like that we're going to be able to check out. We'll just go a little bit of the way because I'm just checking how open the track is, and we've got some other people along with Explore that will like to come along if the track's open and able to be walked. So I'll run back up the track in a moment, and once I know what's going on. Also got my dog, he can come for a bit of a walk. It's just up here they're building a new bridge. Didn't think it there. There it is. There's the bridge finished. Bridge is finished, so we'll see how far we can go. We might go for a bit of a walk, see what's up that way, see if the others want to come. Back to you in a moment. It's just a bit of a story again. So they have a really old historic pub that we'll have a look on the outside of. It's always really busy. The tourists come in and have a look. So it's called the Blackball Hilton. Now, they were around long before the Hilton hotels in America, you know, like Paris Hilton and stuff like that. But because of the name, they decided, the Hilton Hotel Company decided to sue them and say, look, you're not allowed to be called the Hilton anymore, even though it's called the Blackball Hilton. So all they did to change the name is slapped a formally on the front, and now they're away with it, got away with it. So this is formally. So it's formally the Blackball Hilton, and they didn't change the name, that was it. Slapped a formally in the front. And yeah, not very many people live in the town compared to what it was back in the day. A lot of old mining shacks and stuff like that in the town. It's quite a cool little place to look around. It's located on the west coast of the South Island in New Zealand, and it is pretty awesome. Just heading back to the car now and let the others know whether or not it's worth coming to have a bit of a look, and if not, the dog can come for a run. See you in a moment. So there's plenty of mine ruins and stuff around, like over there and stuff like that. From around some of these mine sites, there would have been a bit of a mine in there. Like I say, that goes into a ventilation shaft on the sand house. And we've got our dog here now, and he's going to come along. And we'll continue on from where we just stopped when we went back a moment ago, which is at the bridge. So we'll see you at the bridge. Alright, so we're at the bridge now, and I've never completed this walk. I came here once and started doing a walk on a beaten track that was quite bad condition. Came back, they were building this bridge, it wasn't finished, and they were working on it, and that was probably at least 6 months or more. Could have even been a year ago, so I thought that I would come back and have a bit of a look. It's a lot more smoother. This was real slippery, and you could, well, when I originally came, then you would skid. So we had some snow on the hills a couple of nights ago, and yesterday was a really cold day. So I came out wearing jeans, and today's a very hot day. We've just come out of summer, we're in autumn. Today is actually St. Patrick's Day, it's a Sunday. And wearing long pants certainly makes you get a bit puffed out, because yeah, I'm overheating a little. Dog's not worried though, are you, mate? Very scenic, this walk. It's quite nice. Quite a pretty walk. Come on. Right, starting to climb up a bit now under the hills. Come on, dog. He wants to stop and sniff everything. So if the videoing gets a bit towy, the dog's very towy. He's good for a walk, but not good for a video. As most dogs are like that. Or I can hear the digger. They're still working today on making this track happen. I can smell the fresh dirt. I can see the digger in the distance here. So it might be a case of another day. Can of petrol, diesel there. Might be the end of the line for today. Might be the end of the line, I think. We'll approach and have a look. There's a digger digging up the path, so I don't imagine we'll be able to go much further. And that's us for the day, I think. Alright, so we couldn't carry on the old track here. We had a very friendly digger driver, and he showed us the old track, but it's basically like walking through like that. And it's actually just back over here actually. He showed me where it branched off the track, and I figured it's a little hard to navigate for a little while there. So he said the old track actually goes off down here, and it's overgrown for a while, so we'll find a path through there. But I figured I'll come back another day and do the walk. And he tells me that that big chimney we saw at the start, I did get told this from other people. Okay, why are you getting tangled? Lift your foot. There we go. That there's some more chimneys at the end of the track. But I'm going to end the video here because we're going to come up to another dog here shortly. And my dog might get excited. I've got Morticia's there at the car. It's too hot for her because we expected it to be a cool day. She's got the aircon on. She just gave me a quick call a moment ago and let me know there's another dog on the track. And he's pretty good with dogs, but all the dogs around here are hunting dogs and that. And fair game's fair game, if you know what I mean. With some of these hunting dogs. Yeah. Unfortunately, he has been attacked by a hunting dog before, so we tend to be a bit careful where we can. We'll get back to the video shortly and we'll show you some other cool stuff. Well, explorers, all the miners that worked in the mine, they all had a communal bathhouse that they all shared, and they go there and all have a communal shower together. And we're about to go and look at the ruins of that. It's on the way. We've got a bit of a signboard here and showing the Blackball station and all these buildings here. That train track there is still there in the bushes, I've seen it. The old station and an old train, and that valley there of all the houses, that's just all through here. And what the hell are you doing, dog? Yeah. So, and on the hill up there we have the miner's office, pretty much the miner's manager's house, and it's a big 3-storied place, and that is also empty and not used, and we'll also have a bit of a look at that. But approaching us here is the bathhouse, and the boiler that used to be heat of coal, of course, being a coal mine, to heat all the water is still there. It's right there. So, and we have got a bit of a funny picture here that was taken back in the 60s of the men having a bath. So, this is the boiler. It's pretty cool. See the pipe work that comes up from under the ground there. And here we are, if we look at this picture here. It's a bit of a hard case, this one. Look at the 3 men having a bath together, scrubbing each other's backs. And they obviously thought it was a bit funny. So all these were shower cubicles, but they call it a bathhouse even though there was no baths yet, it was showers. So just like back in the day, the bathroom had a shower. So we have all these cubicles here. There would have been a roof over the top of this back in the day, and it's all gone, only the concrete structures remain. But I mean, this shut down in the 60s. We have a look over here where Morticia is. So a bit of a urinal going on over there. And I think there's an old toilet there. Yeah. Yeah, and actually the old train line. Oh, what are you doing, dog? Jeez, it's not the best video companion. Oh, someone wrote some words there that's... Well, why do people always draw those for? But yeah, and a bit of a cutting over here, just over there, was where the old train lines was. There's still a bridge, and if we look over in this direction over here, you see the concrete pier from one of the bridges that came straight out of the mine and over to the train line that was in the bushes over here. All this is full of housing and all in here. All housing right along, and overlooking all the housing was this big 3-story house. And I actually went on a tour and looked at that, historic town tour, and we got to look in the house. Now the most bizarre thing about that house is that they removed the stairwell to the 3rd story, so there's actually no way to get up there. It's gone. There's not even a hatch, so no one has been up into the 3rd story in I don't know how many years, but a very long time. So again, there we go, that's one of the pillars from one of the old bridges that span across this big valley here. So I've climbed up to that tower before. To me it's a bit of a mission to get up there. I see it a bit pointless to do it again. I've done it before, so you can refer back to an older video. I'll put the link in the description, where I actually climbed the tower on an internal ladder. The ladder does not go all the way to the top, so I was stopped short probably 2-3 meters from the top. You're probably wondering in the video why I don't go to the top. It's because the rungs let out, run up. There's only about 3 above me. I don't want to climb right to the very top of the top rung and be sort of backed into a corner, so we back down. We'll have a look around some other cool stuff, including the miner manager's house, big 3-story place up on the hill, and we'll get back to you soon. And so up over here, hopefully you can see that, we have the old bridge from the old railway track that used to pass through. Well, it's floating way up in the air. I've tried to get on before. You would need a ladder. I was planning on coming back with a ladder just so we can explore and go over it. I might go and have a bit of a look at the pylons. That you can look at the pylons, but there's no way to the bridge. But let's go and have a look. Might be slightly overgrown this time with thistle bushes and blackberry bushes. Let's see if we can get through here without getting ripped up. I think I've got a t-shirt on. Be good if I can get in here. If this is the same track that I came on last time, I don't even know if it is. I don't think this is the right track somehow. No, let's find the right track and get back to you. Well, there it is. It could be possibly be too overgrown. Maybe that was the track. I actually cannot find a pathway there. It was pretty bad last time. I got pretty ripped up to try and show you guys. For those of you that watched back then. No, I believe I did find the right track, but it's just too overgrown to get to now. So the other pathway on the other side was even worse. Had to like climb down this and jump this massive ditch. So looks like we might be out of luck. Let's go look at the bridge any closer. But yeah, basically the old railway line run right through along here, through this valley. Had a bridge that crossed over, housing through here. You can see it, 150 plus year old bridge up there. Very massive large timbers on that bridge. And I'm pretty sure I just went in here somewhere last time. It's just right there, but it's just too overgrown with gorse. That stuff cuts you up and stings at the same time. It is so hot today. Here I am wearing half winter, half summer clothes on like a full summer day. That's not summer, we're autumn. As I said earlier, it's St. Patrick's Day today. But that's as far as we'll be getting to the bridge today. One day we'll go in there with a ladder and we'll walk across that bridge. And that'll be cool. So I'll show you some other cool stuff. Hello explorers, so this is the Blackball. I'm pretty sure I did a tour of this place. I'm just trying to remember what the history was, and I'm pretty sure this was the mine manager's house, or it had something to do with the mine. I'm pretty sure it's the mine manager's house up on the hill, yeah. Quite certain of that. You can correct me if you like. But it's actually 3 stories. There's another story at the back. And I've done a tour on this place, and they do tours. They actually allow you to do camping here, like a bit of freedom camping and stuff like that. So they've got facilities set up. There's actually some campers here around the back currently at the moment. You can see that it's quite sunken down. It's quite out of level there. The height from out from there would be about here. That's how much out of level. That would be the same height as the other side there. So it's pretty cool. Hey, I left the window open. That's not good. So we want to go to the back here. There's actually a third-story window way out there. And no one's out there for a very, very, very long time. There's not even a stairwell up there. It sort of blew me away a little bit. These are like the shower rooms and toilets for the camping area. And I think there's some campers around here at the moment. Yes, there's some campers here. You can actually camp here. And there's powered sites and non-powered sites. I think there's some long-term campers here. Wow, this is a bit rotten, isn't it? But, no, a very, very cool historical building, this one. Hope one day they restore it. It does have a bit of damages. It's had a lot of patchwork done, stuff like that. But I mean, it's very old. And this was a miner's hall here. We did a bit of a tour. They used to actually have little bunk rooms in here. When we went for a tour in there, you could see all the lines on the floor where all the little cubicles were for the little bunk room. So some of the miners used to reside in here. The bunking hall. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's a cat. Hello, cat. Probably, this is a wild cat. It's ran away. Doesn't have a collar on. Went straight into the bush. There's thick bush there. That is a wild cat. There's no houses near here. Yeah, I can't see any reason for a cat to go into the bush. Into the gully, in fact. So, that was a wild cat. In fact, I didn't get a good enough look. It could be a chance it could have been a possum, but it looked like black and white cat to me. Because if you go this way, this drops off to no man's land, so straight down. And I mean, straight down. Straight down, that's a hell of a drop off. Wow, that's really, really far down. So, I mean, this is where the train line would come through back in the day, through this valley. So she's pretty cool. Right, we're going to look at some other cool stuff. So I hope you guys are liking this history videos so far. We do a few of these from time to time, and some viewers really like the history stuff. And on my Abandoned Explorers, I love to try and share the history, but it's just so difficult because it will give away the location. And there are people out there that watch my videos and other videos that will scout them for tagging and for arson, and they'll go there and tag it and burn it down and vandalise it and steal stuff, loot. So I try to not give away the location, but being that this is a public place and we're doing historical video, anyone can come here, being that it is public. If anyone wanted to do something silly like that, I would hope that the neighbours and that would hit them up and be like, hey, what are you doing? So yeah, we'll show you something cool just behind us too. There's a cycle road starting here shortly, but over here you'll see some cycles go past in a minute. Over here they've got like a bit of a history thing of the old tower put together that they would use to cart the coal around. So possibly original parts, but those coal buckets definitely don't look too authentic. They weren't shiny and silver like that. They were rusty and old, but they could be original and just being painted shiny silver. I don't know. So on a lot of things I've seen for Blackball, they have this symbol. So whether that's a symbol for Blackball or not, I don't know. But that's pretty cool. This is quite new. I don't think I've seen this before. New concrete here. Or some coal buckets. They used to suspend them overhead on cables, where, you know, they had to go across big, what would you call them, valleys, where they weren't able to suspend some train tracks. It would be a simple solution, just have a few towers. Yeah, let's go look at some more cool stuff. Well, explorers, that's all there is for today at Blackball. Unfortunately, we went to the Blackball Hilton and we're going to show you that, but it was absolutely cram-packed with people doing the cycle race that's on today. We had some photos and stuff in there, and we've got a few photos when we've been there before. But yeah, if you did like this video, please remember to like and subscribe and to push the bell notification button. If you like this sort of history videos, then comment down below. We'll catch you guys on the next Explore soon. That's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. The Second Explorer, over and out.
This shit not gonna